they were never meant to be flipped. Sorry, 19.2. Not even 19.3, 19.2. It's inventing entirely new ways of fucking up at this game that have never been seen before. I have beaten 19.2 before, yes. I just kind of want to make it a little more regular, you know, like I want to make it a little more automatic. I don't know if I've done 19.3. I have it written down somewhere. I don't think I have. Oh, so I feel like it's a pretty good warm up. I should do 18.3 or 18.4. 18.3 just because build my self confidence. Because I'll probably beat it. I think I beat it a little over half the time.
What's up, RW6? Yeah, this is why that right there is why I haven't been doing any restreams lately. Just has not stopped. Will not stop. The stopping will not stop. Hi, Mr. Nick. Hey, Rip, how's it going? So this will actually be the first time I've ever seen you play, and we have to play yet. I was kind of thinking maybe next weekend. Unless you really want to cram, because I really don't feel like playing this weekend. I'm just not up for it, especially after last night. Nick is, Arbaro is discussing things with Sonny while he's playing B-Type. But I'm gonna jump over to, the main scene here. Yeah, I was supposed to have a CTL match at like 0500, and the person I'm playing against is +8, and I'm -6. So scheduling that is a nightmare because they're only available from like 0500 to, I want to say 600. Hey, Arbaro. Yeah, so Cub did eventually message me like this morning saying, "Hey, what day was that supposed to happen?" It's like, I told you repeatedly, the is the bot not working or something? Okay, the bot is not working right now. I can't. Yeah. Let me try somebody else's. Nick, I'm gonna jump over to your channel real quick and see if maybe I can get the resummon the bot or something. See if it's working on your channel. Yeah, bot be dead. So we're gonna go old school on this. F's in chat, the bot. Heads. Tails. Tails. So, Rib, it's going to be your pick. If I flip a ferret, they're almost always going to land on their feet. So, I flip Tails on a physical coin. Okay. Let's try this then. I will boot up Wheel Decide. No, the bot is down, so we've got to do some stupid stuff here. We're going to redo the flip in a way that everybody can actually see it. Oh, okay, we're just going to go with it then. Alright, yeah. So, Rib, it's your pick. Alright, Rib wants 18. Arbaro's ready. Oh, yeah, that would do it. Both players are ready. Since we don't have the bot, I'm still going to type it just to keep it in there. Yeah, it's not going to work. So go on the countdown in the video of me counting down because we don't have the bot. Oh, yeah, RW's got it. No, he doesn't got it. So 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And we'll have to deal with the stream delay. All right, Rib is off. I'll type it out in the Tetros. I'll type it out for the next one. Yes, bot be dead on Twitch. It works on Discord, but it's dead on Twitch. Alright, some burns on Rib's side. Arbaro's clean. He's got 1 burn. Another Tetris for Arbaro. There's a Tetris up for Rib. Arbaro's had a little bit. Like 3,000 points. There we go. Rib's gonna slam home another Tetris. Arbaro in the lead. Just slightly. Rib slapping home another Tetris. 26 lines, 99. Oh, another one right after. Rib is at 30 lines at 122,000. Arbaro's at 85,000 at 25 lines. So it's still relatively early, but this is Div 8. As both Arbaro and I displayed last night on King's stream, we can just top out for no reason here. If this was Div 7, maybe it wouldn't be that likely, but both players are playing pretty calm right now here. Rib gets Tetris ready just in time for the next one. 41 lines, 154,000. Arbaro's Tetris ready, looking for a long bar here. Haven't quite been paying attention to what's going on, but is now at 40 lines at 137,000 points. So there are no. This is Rib's first match. Arbaro is effectively at a 1% chance of either promotion or relegation, so he's pretty much sticking around as Arbaro picks up a Tetris to go to 165,000. Well, after a decently sized drought, Rib is at 52 lines at 202,000, but has had long bars pop up a little bit more frequently. Arbaro going to go to 189 at 56, but was literally stuck burning for quite a while because he couldn't get a long bar. Nice long bar flat by Rib, 60 lines, 212,000. Arbaro gets his right side back open, just looking for that long bar. Now has a long bar dependency. You're going to grab the Tetris and then have to deal with this. Oh, there's a long bar to fill the dependency. One more burn, and he's out of... back to right side open. Rib grabbing another Tetris, 68 lines, 237k. Arbaro at 65 lines is at 216k, so the difference is still only about a Tetris, and the players are 3 lines apart? 2 lines apart? 1 line apart? But Arbaro got stuck in a little bit of a burn situation, and I have a ferret going bonkers. Ah, come here, Nick. Free ferret cameo. Arbaro grabbing a Tetris, gets to 79 lines at 266. Rib gonna get a Tetris, 82 lines, 294,000. So pretty decent paces from both players here. I'm surprised Sonny didn't come over, because I know he was talking to Arbaro on his stream. Alright, Rib has gotten over 300k at 85. Arbaro's at 276 at 87. I'm torturing this guy right here. Oh, look at those legs go crazy. Okay, your claws are a little scratchy. Oh, some overhangs on Arbaro's side. Gonna take that split triple. Burn down just a little bit more. He's looking for a square right now. And the game's not giving him a square. Rib has to resolve a delayed burn. There's the square for Arbaro. Arbaro takes a triple to make that spire in the middle a little more manageable. Rib is working clean. Arbaro's been forced to the left. Now has an eye dependency on the right side, but just going to use the one burn to get it shifted back over to a right well. Alright, Rib is dirty on column 3. Gonna get that dirty Tetris. He's got holes, though. He's gonna be able to tuck into there, but he still has that hole now on row 3, column 9. So, unless he's gonna go aggressive, he's gonna be burning for a couple more lines at this point. Alright, Rib just looking for the right piece to be able to burn that last hole. T-double knocks it out. Opts to resolve the tuck right before that. Arbaro is clean. Transition is looming. Rib is 4 lines away. Arbaro is 10 lines away. Rib currently at 412 at 126. Arbaro at 350, now 374 at 124. So, 3 lines apart, the difference is only about a Tetris, so this is going to come down to 19 play. Rib transitions at about 418k. Arbaro's board is getting out of there. I didn't see any of the mischiefs that started happening, what was going on there. And yeah, Arbaro doesn't look like he's going to transition, so Rib, you're going to be good for game 1. You know what, feel free to keep playing this one. You're past transition already. It's all good. Good games, guys. Good games. Yeah, it looked like there was a lot of squiggly boys there. What are you doing, buddy? Hang on. What you duking, huh? Yes, a very amped up tube. Okay. So, Arbaro, your pick. We're staying on the 18. Countdown doesn't work, so 3, 2, 1. Tubes. Go. Oh, yes, I forgot to apply the home ferret, which would go to Rib. So Rib gets the old sleepy dude. Rib has to burn one, gets a Tetris right afterwards. Arbaro has not burned yet. Wasn't ready with that long bar. Gonna have to burn a quick couple right there. Hopefully a long bar will actually show up at some point. Again, there it is. Has to burn a whole Tetris worth. Arbaro is behind, and Rib grabs another one. That was not a good drop on that Z, but Arbaro's working his way through it. Not going to be Tetris ready anytime soon. Rib. Let's see if he's going to try to get... Yeah, he's going to burn this one out, so won't be Tetris ready again for at least a few more pieces. Arbaro might... No, he's not going to go aggressive. There we go. Rib with that square has gotten into some decent parity. It's not as bad as it was, but going to have to burn some more. Oh, that L. Long bar only burns one. Going to fill in that long bar dependency on there. And things are a little bit nasty on our Arbaro's side, Rib's side, he's floating in and out of Tetris readiness right now. It hasn't been awful, but he's had to block the well repeatedly right as long bars come. But Rib is still ahead, 33 lines, 107k. Arbaro is getting this down just a little bit, 43k at 30 lines. But Arbaro just has not been able to do anything so far this game. Alright, Rib has a long bar dependency right in the middle of the board, gets a long bar to fill it, it burns a double, gets his right side back open. A few pieces later, gets a Tetris to go to 133,000 at 40 lines. Arbaro's still trying to work his way down out of this hell. That long bar to the right could have resolved it, but it looks like he's just gonna try to keep going this way here. There we go. Double. Alright, he's down to row 2. Rib at 45 lines, now 49 lines at 159k. Arbaro at 48 lines, now 49 lines, has literally just gotten back down to the bottom, places an Aki bar, and is now starting to get some long bars. And starts getting pieces that he has to throw down the right well. Oh, misflip by Arbaro, puts an L upside down. Not the way he was looking to play it. And now has a floating Mino over that 2-wide hole, and it's just turning into a suffer game on Arbaro's side. Rib right now 190k at 62. Arbaro's at 69,000 at 71,000 at 58. Arbaro has been staying alive on this one. It's given him a chance, but Rib has just been pulling away, and Arbaro's piece timings have been just trash. Trash made in USA garbage. Although I suppose with this game it would be trash made in Japan garbage. Alright, Rib in a dig. Looks like it's going to resolve itself fairly fast, or at least get to a reasonable point. Yeah, he's opts for a long bar flat. Arbaro's playing some B-type right now. This isn't really getting anywhere. Arbaro's behind in lines, very lowly. But the score difference on Arbaro's side is, I don't even want to do that math. It's like 150,000. But Arbaro wants that transition. He's playing for that transition. This game might be lost, but he wants that damn transition. Finally gets the right side free. Constantly one piece away from it. Finally gonna get a Tetris at 91 lines. Arbaro finally gets a Tetris. Goes to 118k. So Rib is up by 140,000 at 91 lines. Rib gets another Tetris. Arbaro's Tetris ready again, and gonna get another Tetris finally. Loose looming transition warning. Both players are just under 100 lines. Rib is now exactly 100 lines. Arbaro is finally free and scoring, but Rib is still scoring as well. That was a suffer 90 lines. Good God. Akibar positioning from Arbaro to get Tetris ready. Trying to rebuild out the double wide well. And has to block off the well right as the long bar shows up. And still looking for the right piece to reopen the well. Nope, didn't get it. And getting lots of 2-wide and 3-wide things. And long bars when you don't need long bars. When you need Z's and T's, you get long bars and L's and J's. And Arbaro's just going to let it go there. Top out at 176. That game, aside from that very end, was incredible amounts of suffer. And yeah, why do I play this game? Rib, you're good. Please stop doing that to me, OBS. I don't want this scene transitions thing. Go away. There. Now you can permanently live on my screen and not keep popping up. Yeah, that... There's been some droughting on Arbaro's side, too. So, Sunny is here! Holy shit, I have no idea what that I don't know what that smiley is. No freaking clue. I mean... NANI? Alright, Ribbit's calling for 15. Let's see if the bot is still alive. The bot is still dead, so I will count it down from 3 manually. In 3, 2, 1, Dukes. Alright. Yes, the bot is still not well. The bot is suffering from bot diseases. It does not work on Twitch. It does work on Discord, but it does not work on Twitch right now. The bot is very unwell. Get well soon, bot. F's in chat for the bot. Alright, a little slower start here. Rib has 5 lines at 19,000, now 6 lines at 20,000. 19,840 for Arbaro. Ooh, that's a tough question. Sonny's asking me if I'd rather be good at Tetris or just be handed $200. And, God, I mean, $200 isn't an insane amount, but the way I played last night, I'm already not good at Tetris, so I think I'll take the $200. Alright. Score's pretty even. Arbaro's actually in the lead, but he's got a longbar dependency in column 3 right now. He's going to block it off to go for the dirtiest Tetris. Yeah, Sonny, how good are we talking? I don't think it's going to change my 200, take the $200, but alright, Arbaro in a mess. Rib has a square opening right in the middle of the stack that he's trying to get himself down to. Is that the right pronoun, Rib? Him? He, him? It wasn't in your profile. Oh, hello, Nilith. How are you? Ooh, okay, if we're talking about 1900 ELO, that means you've got a chance to actually go to tournaments and win them, which means more than $200 of money, so I'll take good at Tetris at that point. Hello, lady. How are you? Alright, Arbaro working his way out of this one. Has the right side open. Gonna take a double with the long bar down the right and then try to work down to this hole here. Rib still digging. Arbaro is ahead in lines by 3, but also ahead in points by almost 20,000. There we go. Arbaro gets the right side open, and Lilith is gonna come say hi to the camera. There's a Lilith for you. This lady, this sick lady right here. Arbaro free and clear. Rib finally cleaned up. Arbaro is Tetris ready. Rib is not, but Rib will be in 3 to 4 pieces, maybe? Okay, put her back down. Arbaro grabbing a Tetris. Goes to 97k. Rib looking for Tetris. Looks like he's still at 79. There we go. Arbaro grabs another one. Rib answers back and has to set up a tuck. He's not even going to bother with it at this point. He's just going to start burning from the roof. Arbaro also has a tuck situation there, but was going to be able to get a Tetris beforehand. Going to tuck this J. Now has to place things over to the right. Let's see if he's going to go center wall, if he's just going to try to burn down a little bit. That is a lot of squares on Arbaro's side. Longbar dependency on Arbaro's side didn't end up mattering. Bruh is right. Excuse me. I'm glad I added the sound alerts. Gives people something to do aside from listen to my voice. Oh, misdrop on Rib's side. That T was not supposed to be going in that position. In that placement. So Arbaro is ahead by 76,000, also ahead by about 5 lines, but it's actually a lead. Rib is still digging. Looks like the 15 is throwing him off just slightly. Rib is definitely having better luck on the 18 starts. It is Rib's +1, I believe, so it's actually a little bit late for him. Whereas Arbaro is -8, so it's kind of like 10 in the morning for him, 10:30 in the morning for him. It's right around noon for me. Yeah, I did the sound alerts because I figured people would enjoy wasting worthless channel points on them. Alright, Arbaro, free and clear at 216,000. Gonna take a quick burn. 73 lines. Rib is gonna get a Tetris to go to 75 lines at 154. So Arbaro, with that most recent Tetris, goes to 236 at 77. Paces are real. Rib is playing some guideline layout here. Not getting the piece he wants. Now has holes all over the place. This long bar to the right at left isn't going to burn anything. And we are in a 15-4 dig now. Rib getting decent pieces. Long bar, oh, doesn't get the long bar in there. Oh, God, that single helps, but the right side might be inaccessible here. Yeah, Rib can't get anything to the right side, so Arbaro, you're going to be good for this game. Feel free to go ahead and get to the 16 transition. And it is not a sweep. Yeah, let's get to that 16 transition and then feel free, and then probably top it out, unless you're really feeling it. If you're really feeling it, go ahead. We'll give you a GG! Bro wanted to get the Tetris into transition, but it wasn't happening. Pretty good transition score, 322 at 102 lines. That's a very, very reasonable 15 start score. And he's going to top out from there. Oh, who is chatting over here? One of the ferrets is making noise. So, alright. I believe it's Arbaro's call, because this is game number... No, it's... Yeah, that was game 3, so it's Arbaro's call. Staying on 15. Let's see if Rib can get his brain going correctly. And manual countdown. 3, 2, 1. Sunny. Oh, you know, I never announced this match in CTL. I literally never announced it. Because there's enough people here that I totally forgot. And I didn't even spell anything right in that announcement. It's just like, yeah, okay, shit, I forgot. Fuck, forgot. Alright, speaking of fuck, Arbaro has the right side blocked off. Right side is no longer blocked off. He is not Tetris ready. A long bar will only burn a triple. Rib at 600k, or sorry, it was at 60,000 at 20. It is now at 79,000 at 20. Arbaro cleans it up, gets the right side free and clear. Gonna take the safety triple, not feeling it right there. That square is great, gets him to Tetris readiness. Rib is Tetris ready. Both players at 24 lines. Arbaro 71k, Rib 98k. Arbaro is Tetris ready. Rib is gonna do some burning here. Gonna be looking for not that. That was not the piece he was looking for. Slap that long bar down the left. Might have to run left well for a little bit here. Meanwhile, this Arbaro is free and clear at 90,000 at 28 lines. Yeah, Rib is going left well, 29 lines, 102,000. Gonna grab the Tetris to go to 121k at 33. Arbaro's at 109 at 32. So Rib playing the aggressive play here, going left well. Now has long bar dependency down the right as well. And looks like he's going to take the opportunity to shift everything back over to the right. Looking for the correct pieces for it. Now just going to have to throw that, yeah, and Rib's going to be playing 2 off the ground for just a little bit here. Arbaro, in the meantime, has some holes he's contending with. Going to get access to the hole. Fill in a dependency. Fill in another dependency to regain the access. And now has the right side back open. 134 on Arbaro's side. Now make that 153 at 48. Rib is at 47 lines at 148. So it is a true lead, but it is not much of a true lead. Although that Tetris from Arbaro changes the equation. Rib is stuck in this left side dig. That Z-piece helps out a lot, so as does that T-piece. Rib now free and clear on the right side, trying to get lined up and ready for a Tetris. Yes, that is you, Sonny. Arbaro takes Stim to try to get ready for the Tetris here. Creates a JL dependency, fills it in with the J. Gonna get another Tetris, going to 59 lines at 194k. Rib is building up just a little bit, needs a J and L or an I. Now needs, really needs that J, L, or I. Overshoots the L. Oh, gets the good piece. All right, let's see if Rib is up high, and that's a misdrop. That single, ooh, no, Rib has inaccessible everywhere. That is an oof. And a...
Bruh.
Arbaro has the reverse sweep in action right here. Arbaro takes game 4. It is tied up 2-2. Lilith, why are your claws so long? Oh, they're long. I might have to trim your claws later. Hello, Missy. So, all right, you got the decider emotes. You should spam them, cause it's decider time. Hi, Miss. How you doing? GG's indeed. GG's indeed. Here's a ferret on cam. Congratulations, there was a ferret on cam already. Let me do 2 ferret on cam. Well, it's not Arbaro's call, it's Rib's call. We're gonna double up the Dukers. Oh, here's the one that. It's the lady that isn't up and running most of the time. She's very old. Both already 18. Here is 2 ferts. 2 ferts. Back in the box. Lilith is very confused as why she's in the box. Yes, both of those ferrets are kind of sick. So, all right, both players ready on 18. We're gonna count down from 3 in 3, 2, 1. Texas. Because I have manual control, I can do that kind of shit. All right, let's see how this 18 holds up. Rib was having some problems with 15, probably with slow speeds. Used to play in the higher speeds here. I know the feeling. I've been grinding 19 a lot, and it's definitely messing with my 18 play. That is a thing that happens, though, as many people have told me. All right, Arbaro has a longbar dependency in column 2. Going to be looking for something to shut down that way. Gets a longbar, but had to block off the well over on the other side. Now has some nastiness, looking for a J or an I. Yes, Sonny, you're also a max outer. There we go. That's a good one, Arbaro. I probably would have gone the other way with that piece. Arbaro's now got to have to burn at least 3 more lines. Yeah, well, not playing in general will mess with that. All right, Arbaro's free and clear. Neither player's done too much scoring. Rib's grabbing a Tetris right there to go 60k at 25. Arbaro's at 20 lines at 171. Arbaro finally going to get a Tetris here. Goes to 39k at 24. Yeah, I haven't... I played the friendly against Arbaro on King's channel yesterday, and I'm just kind of not feeling Tetris this week. Rib has kind of mentioned that he's in the same thing. And this is actually the first time I've seen Rib play, so this is mildly important to me for my division life. Because I do have an outside chance of promotion to 7, but I kind of doubt Fluffy's going to do anything. That was an interesting square adjustment on Rib's side. Rib had the square going down into 3-4, followed by a 4-wide hole that he could have gone long bar flat into. Didn't really matter, but that's just kind of one of those preference things that you look at and go, oh, okay, that's an interesting choice. All right, Arbaro, besides the tuck, he's not going to be Tetris ready for a while. Has a hole right, and what is that, column 6? Might opt to go... Yeah, well... Arbaro goes for the long bar flat, but that probably wasn't the best time for it right there. Rib at 183.53 lines. Arbaro at 85,000 at 52 lines. Arbaro, I know he was playing some B-type beforehand. He might have just gotten stuck in 18 B-type mode here. That's kind of been all of his 18 games. They've been very B-typey. Yeah, Arbaro gonna take the Tetris, skim another one, try to hold out for a long bar. Nope, just gonna freeze up a little bit. I'm gonna imagine this is a double afterwards. That seems about right. Way to go. Alright, I got some slide showing going on Arbaro's side, but we can still kind of tell what's going on. There we go. Rib, 244k at 71. Arbaro is at 68 lines at 128, and just getting 18 missed drops left and right here. Alright, now Arbaro is 69 lines, 128k. Excellent long bar flat for the burn. Yeah, Nick, that's what I was just saying. Nick's playing some B-type on this. Rib's got a pretty decent pace going right here, 290k at 81. It's not the best pace in the world, but it's a solid one. Yeah, the early morning Tetris doesn't appear to be doing Arbaro any good. Early morning for him, Tetris, doesn't appear to be doing Arbaro any good right now. Alright, Rib has a whole row 4, column 8. Gonna have to resolve that. Gonna get pieces that help resolve that. Yeah, that T was good. Yeah, Midnight UTC. Well, Midnight UTC for Nick is not a good one. So Arbaro's got some. Has had some pretty good digging going on here. You just can't get out of it to score. Oh, early shift on that square, and Arbaro's just gonna let it go. So Rib, you're gonna be good for the win. And allow me to log in, push the time back just a little bit because I did not do that. This is not Division 1, this is Division 8A. Rib. Defeats Arbaro 3-2. And ended up being, yeah, exactly, there it is. I was waiting for that GG. Yeah, the mischiefs killed you. Rib, good work. We will have to try to set up our match. Content, video producer. Watch the currently live. Copy the VOD. Well, that's why we played 18 all last night. Because we both need the practice. Okay. And let's go take a look at what's going on in our division, because this is, all three of us are, myself, and Rib, and Arbaro are all Division 8. CTL standings. There we go. Flip it over, and here we go. So, taking a quick look at it, Fluffy is... Arbaro is actually technically in the points lead, but he only has 15 points. Yeah, there's a good chance for Arbaro to have a 0-game difference for the second season in a row. Oh, yes, let me refresh that, because that didn't get refreshed. Scroll back down. So Arbaro is in the overall points lead at 17, but he has basically no chance of being promoted and basically no chance of being relegated. Rib, at completing his first game, has 5 points off of that. Not likely to be relegated, but only a slightly worse chance than me for promotion. Rib still has to play everybody but Arbaro. Diggs currently has COVID, so we'll see how he's feeling as we're moving along here. Arbaro is done, so he just gets to hang out and restream matches. Fluffy has Diggs, Rib, and Stoichel. Stoichel has Diggs, Rib, and Fluffy, or actually just Fluffy and Rib. I have Rib and Diggs. Diggs has Fluffy, Rib, and me. And Rib has literally everybody else in the set but Arbaro. So, let's look at some weasels. Oh, yeah. I didn't update this, that's why. Yeah, Rib, I don't know, are you up for matches? Because I don't know if I am. Hmm? Oh. So, alright, let's look for somebody to raid. Is there even anybody on him? Roger Goodell is a douchebag. Okay, yeah, well, I'm not really. CTG Pal. Gerhard is playing some people. Moodus is just going. I have a good one. Let's just raid Moodus. He seems to be about the only thing actually going on here, so. Let's go say hi to the boss.